Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. Got kind of a kludgy setup. I'm in my, what I call my grow room. I have my hydro gardens in here. And so the RF noise in this room is very low. And right now the gardens are off, so the pumps that pump air into the gardens are off. So I don't think there's too much that will interfere. I'm using... This is the Raddy RF75A, and it's searching right now on the shortwave band, and I'm using the long wire antenna that came with it, which is only about 10 feet. It's just hanging from the curtain in the window. And as you can see, it's found 14 signals already. I'm controlling it with the app that's on my Android cell phone. Now, one drawback on this particular app, and I don't know how it looks on an Apple cell phone, is the lettering and everything is a little kludgy. I can see the numbers here kind of run together, and then like up here, the demodulation word doesn't fit, so it erupts around, there's an N down there, a few little kludgy things, but it works pretty good. So I am now controlling this radio with my cell phone. Now, the one thing I haven't been able to figure out how to do is get the audio to come through my cell phone so I can take my cell phone in another room and listen to the audio from this radio. For instance, leave it in this room, which is a low noise environment room, and go into my office with my cell phone and listen to the audio on shortwave. So it's, it finished, and it found, it doesn't tell you. Okay, so it found a bunch of signals. Here's one at 5.010. I can increase the volume here. The audio coming out of here. And then we can move up, I think. Try this. Yeah. I think it's not going through memory. I think it's just tuning. I'm not sure how to get it to scan or go through what's in memory. Let's see what memo does. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 5850. See, it's a little hard to read here. So now it's going through the frequencies that have found the signal. Okay, I'm up to, I don't see the number over on here, what memory location it is. And this has got demodulation mode, bandwidth, SNR, RSSI, and volume. I had it at one time displaying down in this corner the memory location. It's not showing that now. Let's go on up. Oh, now it's out of that mode. Now it's just tuning. So let's go back to memo. Okay, there it shows the number. That's number 4, memory number 4, 5. Whoa. That's loud and clear. See, if I stop tuning through those memory locations, it reverts back to this frequency. So I have to go back and hit memo again. Here's where I left off. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Oh, there's WWV. I heard the beep. So that's WWV on 10 megahertz. Now it's gone back. You go back to memo. So I'm on 13. 1. Okay. So let me turn the volume down. So it found 13 signals, but there was only like 4 that you could understand. One was WWV at 10 megahertz. I think it's, let me see. Okay, I'm look up here. It's 5:12 in the morning here in Clearwater, Florida. So it's not the ideal time. The ideal time, theoretically, is at sunrise, which is probably not another 2 hours. So I'm a little early for being on sunrise or sunset, which is sometimes better reception. You get that changing atmosphere. In the morning, at sunrise, I can possibly get stations in Asia, Japan, China, and stuff like that. And at sunset, then I can get stations in like the Middle East, which the sun is rising over there. That's how that works. But the one thing I wanted to show you here is not so much reception, because it's not the best time of the day, is the functions you get on your cell phone. Now, I'm using an old cell phone to record this, so the audio, yeah, everything may not be as good. This is my best cell phone, which is, it's 5 or 6 years old. So, but this is called Radio Space C, or -C. And you can get it either for the Android or the Apple phone. And all the functions and more that are on the radio, you can control with this application. You can turn the light on and off. If I could figure out, I think this is the light. No, that's not the light. That's the connection to Bluetooth. I don't see a button for the light. Not important. Here's the alarm button here. Here's the sleep timer button here. Here's where you can send out SOS. Let me see what that does. Probably make a lot of noise. No, that turns the light on. Okay, there's the light. So it's a light, or if you push and hold, you get an SOS light signal. Then you can lock the screen, band select, so we can select a different band. So now we're in the weather band. I can turn the volume up.
Brandon and Tampa. Today.
Perfect.
Fog this morning.
Let me try it without the clip on the antenna.
Southeast winds.
Oh, you need that clip on the antenna. Of course, I could move it and it'd probably be better.
Evening, then becoming mostly cloudy.
Yeah.
Fog after midnight.
And this light, which I didn't realize what it was before, is the signal indication, telling you that you've got a strong signal.
Mostly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms.
Change the band again. Whoop. We don't want music. Now there's VHF, starting at 30 megahertz. I don't know what's bleeding in. Probably FM. Let's tune up a little bit. I think if I push and hold this, it'll scan. Nope. Yeah, there it went. Yeah, it's doing it. It's just finding noise. Still at 30 megahertz. So this tunes at 5 kilohertz increments. So it takes a long time to go through a band, especially when you're way up here. But it goes up to, I believe it's 200 megahertz, 30 to 200 megahertz. Okay, let's change bands. Okay, there is AM. Let's go down. Ooh, volume down. Now I believe, yes, this has a built-in little tiny antenna for AM, so it's going to be directional where you orient the radio as far as reception. And I probably would like to be standing up instead of laying down. So it's not using this anymore. I'm going to just take that off and lay it down and hold the radio up, and yep, it definitely mutes while tuning. Okay, that's music. I got to get off of there. More music. Good. I can't believe the audio out of this tiny speaker. It is amazing. Now, as long as you're using the keyboard, the backlight's going to stay on. If I stop now, there it goes off. I think it's about 5 seconds. And of course, it's super bright because of my camera, the way it's set up. Let's go to a station I know of, 970. There we go. Music. Oh, I didn't want music. So I would say, and of course, orientation is important. I'm not too impressed with the AM reception. There we go.
You know, we're all building our proverbial
very clear
sandcastles in life. The question is whether or not the process.
Plenty of volume. I just barely got the volume turned up.
Happiness or heartbreak.
And then we got shortwave again, weather band, FM, VHF, excuse me.
Years ago, and I used
and
this
AM.
plenty of times. Called it.
Okay, I think that's about it. I'm still very impressed with this, and I'm assuming that when conditions are better for shortwave, such as at sunrise, I should get better reception. And using that 10-foot antenna that comes with the radio, 10 foot it's not that great. It doesn't add much. You need, if you're going to use a long wire antenna, number one, it needs to be at least 20 feet, at least, not 10 feet. Number two, it needs to be outside, away from all your electronics in the house. So that's the key. And what I'll try to do is I'll try to set up outside late afternoon with, no, I'll take it back. What I can do is I can go down to my Radio Shack, which I've got all my good antennas coming into that via coax, use one of those like my Megaloop and scan the band early in the morning. Now it may overwhelm this little radio with the signals. May do that. We will see. So that's it for now. I still think this is a fantastic buy. If nothing else, just kind of play around with it. And I love this application. It makes, because number one, you don't have a keypad here. So you can't direct tune. Here you've got a keypad, you can direct tune. That's the biggie. Plus you got the big screen. Unfortunately, the text on my particular cell phone is a little janky. So you can see the numbers all kind of run together there. Maybe they'll improve that. Hopefully they will. They are still making updates to this. So that's about it. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.